Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is your host Big Black 420i. Today we are doing another bus mod review. This is the third bus mod review that I have done, and we're going to see if this bus mod review can also works, because like I said before, I have a personal interest in in buses and like tour bus type conversion vehicles. So let's get started. Now, initially, I saw this mod before, but I didn't get it because I was having such bad luck with mods that was made in February. But I started trying out the mods anyways. Go to find out, the versions that they were made for works for the newer versions as well. So I'm very pleased about that. But I've also noticed that this bus comes with a not comes with it, but in the same place or the same website where I picked this bus up, there's this paint mod. This paint skin is an option to get because there's no American paint skins on the truck, and on the bus, and I really wanted to like bring it as close as I could to American buses stuff, because I haven't seemed to find a American bus mod that happens to work yet. The bus mod that I did find that I really wish I could use is a bus called Greyhound. There is a Greyhound mod out there that I can't seem to get working. That's on some of these sites out here. I think it's on this site, as a matter of fact, where I got this bus mod. If anybody that knows about that mod, if you're out there, can you get it to work for the newer updates? I would love to do a review on that bus. But right now we're doing the bus mod on this. Alright, the company that this bus here is made from, Scania, this is the same company that made some vehicles in Euro. Now, I do know that this bus is also from Euro Truck. It was made to fit inside American Truck Simulator, which I'm very happy about. Let's get started with the mod review. Let's start it up and see what it sounds like. Okay, it actually sounds more like an 18-wheeler, more so, but it's nice and subtle. I can go for that. Let's see what it sounds like when I rev it. Wow. It's funny, when you let go of the throttle, it kind of sounds kind of cosmic when you let it go. I don't know if you can hear it, but if you have this mod, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, well, that's how she revs. Let's check out the lights. Now, I've noticed there's some crazy light configuration on here. It look like some LED marks and stuff, so let's see if they work. Wow. And I was just talking about those LED marker lights too. The marker lights work. Alright, I'm liking that. These are the marker lights right now. Alright, not the headlights, just the marker lights. Now, I noticed that the marker lights also has the fog lamps turned on and activated. Now, seeing as how that looks, let's turn on the headlights. Alright, the headlights basically shows everything else that was there showing up, but just brighter. Alright, let's see what the high beams look like. Alright, we got the high beams. Looks like the high beams are at the outer edge. See, I'm used to the high beams being on the inside and the low beams being on the outside, but hey, if that's the way this vehicle was designed, that's the way it was designed. Alright? I can go for that, because hey, the lights work, so that's really what I care about, is that they work. Now, let's check out the signals. Wow. I'm liking that. Now, I like the fact that the outer signal lights are bright, like the way they're supposed to. Alright, those are some bright LED lights in there. Alright. I'm glad I can also get a close up on that too. I'm glad I can get a close up and show you how that looks. Right, those LED markers. I'm glad that they show up nice and bright like the way they're supposed to. It looks like they're showing directly on the tip of it too, like the actual detail of it is actually showing on the tip of the light. So I'm liking that as well. Now, I'm not exactly sure what the inner light is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? The inner signal light. But it does fill up the space and it's working. As long as that there's actual working signal lights on the side, hey, that works. I'm liking that. Now, we also have a small marker light / signal here on the left-hand side of the bus. Alright, let's see what the back here looks like. Wow, LED city. All right, now clearly we have the marker lights already turned on and we have our signal lights already activated. So let's see what the brake lights look like. All right, so the brake lights work with the with the existing marker lights that's on there. They just get brighter. That's nice. And I also like that there's a separate third light also down here as well. I'm liking that a lot. I'm liking that. All right. You know what? That's a pretty interesting setup for the reverse lights. That's a real interesting configuration. You know. Now, for it to look like that, I'm a little. Now it's a little weird how like you don't really see like the light through those lines like the way you would expect it to see, because when you have them turned on, they kind of look like the shining through clear lenses that has like the little folds and waves in them. Because when they're on, that's what it looks like. So you know what? I'm liking the way this looks. I'm liking the mod. You know what? Let's get a close up look at this. See if I can do it. All right, now I don't know if it'll show up on your screen, but if you look really closely at the left tail light, you'll notice a little bit of detail here. You remember those LED lights that you see in here? Well, there's a lens. It's actually like a visible glass lens that covers the entire light that encases those LEDs. All right, now I like detail like that. It shows up. I love it. I love what that does. Now, I'm also noticing some lights here on the bottom. Now, I don't know what those do. I don't think they work, but it's the first time I've seen lights in the bus not work, but hey, that's the way it was set up. Now, I like the LED lights that we got on up here. We got some nice LED marking lights, you know, so you know, those are working out pretty nice. Now, also notice on the side we have marker lights lining up the entire side of the bus. Now, one thing I want to point out is that you see the white and red little strips? Those are optional. You can put those either on a higher point where it says United States of America, or you can put them down where they're currently at now. I chose to put them on there because I figured why the heck not. Now, oh, you know what? I'm glad I moved my wheel because I just noticed something I did not know before. This bus also has rear wheel steering. All right, I'm liking that. It's got the rear wheel steering, so that's another good thing. I like that detail. All right. Well, it looks like so far we are in business. Now, here's the other little detail. You see the sign that's up here? Now, the sign here, you have the option to change it to any color that you want. All right, that's the first time that I've seen that option. You can actually change the actual color to your choosing. 2, you can also change the size of it. All right, you can either change it to this size here, or one that goes only into the right-hand side window. So that's another thing there. Oh, you know what? I just realized that there are marker lights, white marker lights on top here. Let me see if they work fully. Oh, yes, they do. I'm liking that. All right. Nice. All right, well, let's go to the inside. Let me move this here back a little bit. Okay, apparently that's about as far back as I can bring it. All right. See the let me turn that off. All right. See the inside here. Now, this time, I don't have any passengers sitting up here with me. So, on this bus, I'm actually by myself. This here is set up more like a conventional U.S. bus, like, because normally you don't really have passengers sitting up there with you. So, that's one thing that is familiar. We do have a GPS here in the front. Got our buttons and stuff like that here in the middle center console here. And European dashboard. All right, now I remember this dash and being inside some of the trucks inside Euro. All right, now we do have our mirrors. Now, one thing, let me see if I can do that. All right, it's not as flexible as the last bus that I had done, but it'll still work the same way. Now, the mirrors may be a little small, may actually be a little difficult to look at, as a matter of fact, for the simple fact just the way they're like they're on the bracket that they were drawn on. But they do work. It looks like they do work. Let's make sure they work. Yep, all the mirrors work, and the mirrors seem to be crystal clear, so it seems like that they're working. I am liking that. When I moved the bus, I thought I saw something, so I'm going to do a suspension test. Alright, it looks like this here has a bit of a physics mod in it. It doesn't flex as much as one of the other mods that I've done a review on, but it ain't bad. But one thing I am noticing though is that I'm noticing a small pixel rate issue, like it's not moving around it didn't move as smooth as I expected it to. But that's still part of the review, and that's one of the things I have noticed. I figured you should know. Now that we're done with this part of the review, let's see if we can find a place to bring some people and see if this can actually accept bringing people to a location. Alright, that looks like a short place to go, local here in town. Well, local here in California. Now, this bus mod I have not driven beforehand, so this one here I know nothing about. Okay, I got my transmission here confused. Well, so far it seems to drive all right. Well, good thing is that it has a turbo whistle. I'm liking that. Yeah, but that's one thing that I'm noticing though. The bus isn't moving as smooth in the surroundings that I'm expecting it to. So I'm actually worried that this might crash, to be honest with you. So that's one of the reasons why I like to do a run with the reviews, so in this way we can determine, like, will it last, will it not, you know, what its odds are. I tell you though, I do like the shape of it. Okay, I guess I got a little close then, huh? Now here's the test, because I remember one bus mod that I done couldn't take a load. Yeah, one couldn't take a load, and then you know what I'm saying. But one other one was able to take a load. So I'm going to see just exactly if this one here can take the load the same way. So far, so good. So far, so good. All right, everybody. Welcome to the United States of America Express. We are now boarding. And they are now boarded. All right. All right. Now, let's see if we can deliver them. Try and make it look cool, and I can't get the screen to give me the view I want. Still can't. Wow. All right, there we go. I wonder if this has a jake brake or an exhaust brake. My bad. It's not often that happens to me. So far, I don't sense the Jake or the exhaust brake activated on this bus. So far from what I see. But I think it's one's working because it seems to be slowing down a bit, about easier by itself. I want to see what type of views this has real quick. No interior views. I was kind of hoping for an interior view or something, but I guess we not going to see that with this mod. It's funny, the trucks keep rear-ending me for some reason. A little hard to see. Now this is just so you know, this is a 12-speed manual transmission I'm currently using. It's on the highest in gears it comes in as a 12. Well, let's see how she feels from the inside. Let me make sure that I pushed this back all the way. Yes, I did. Well, it seems to drive okay. Seems to drive nice and smooth. Okay, I don't hear an exhaust brake, but apparently there is one. I was just doing a test just now. Go to find out, if you do hit the Jake brake button, it will start slowing down more. Okay, I think the speedometer is set up in kilometers or kilometers or however it is, because I don't think it's set up in miles per hour. Because right now it shows I'm doing about 20 when I'm actually doing 72 miles an hour. But it seems to drive all right. You know, I'm curious to know, how these big old windshield wipers work. Yep. They work. But one thing that I've noticed is that when you have them on, it affects the pixel rate. But it dries nice and smooth. But I don't know, for some reason it just doesn't want to run as smooth as the other bus mods that I have done the reviews on. This one here seems to actually affect pixel rate. Like it actually like makes the game lag slightly. At least on my system, it's making it lag a little bit in some areas. See a bus like this, I like to do a long distance trip. But I'm not sure if it will make the trip. That's one of the things I'm just not sure on. Because, I mean, as you can see here, it's getting a little, in some areas it gets a little choppy. Yeah, that's real choppy. If I'm going to do any runs with this one would have to be strictly for just around town. I couldn't really do any long distance trips with this. I'll probably have to just use this as like a local shuttle for just California. Yeah, I'm going to cheat. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I got past you. Yeah, what you guys say about that? Alright. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just didn't want to wait. But overall, it drives. It works pretty smooth. Well, I guess the only thing there is to do now is to get to where we gotta go and see if I can successfully drop off everybody at the terminal. Okay, this is surprising. Once again, I am having trouble dropping off my load with the bus. I thought I was going to get this one too, since I was actually able to, like, you know, go through the wall. But for some reason, I still can't seem to get it. I guess it's just no getting past that axle. Well, I may not have been able to do it the way I wanted it to, but it managed to deliver the people. So without further ado, everybody, I suggest you get this bod, and I hope you all enjoy. Happy trucking.